Hi everyone. This is circles versus lines. Knife sharpens knife. Um, I wanted to discuss my time at court on August 27th, 2025, and what happened. Again, my RPO was extended for another year, and in the RPO, the police try to state that I'm a potential serial killer and all that. And I told them I ain't like that, and that's a disrespect to my military service. And they apologize. They know they're making stuff up off the top of their heads, in an attempt to steal my property because the police department offered money to buy it twice. Um, the judge was like, "Oh, I was this close to giving it back to you, but no cigar." They just, like playing games with me, like a cat playing with a mouse. They love humiliating and degrading someone. But the strange thing that I found interesting is this. The last year that I had my disposition, my RPO um, extended, there was the same day, there was a school shooting by Colton Gray, who killed 4 and injured 9 on the same day that my RPO was extended. Now, the same day again, another school shooting of some guy, I don't know his name. He was another homosexual white teen male shooting up a school again on the same day, August 27th. Is that some strange coincidence or something? I, I was surprised driving home, hearing on the news that another school shooting on the same day that I went to court, just like the previous year. Something's going on here. Either the Lord is showing them, hey, I'm going to show you who the real school shooters are. Because 90% of school shooters are white. 90% of serial killers are white. Homosexuals, pedophiles, transgender, poisoning the air, the water, and the food, white. So something strange is going on here. On the same day again, and the same type of people again. That blew my mind. The same day again. I mean, the wickedness of these people is astronomical. They'll blame somebody else. They throw the rock, break the window, and then point at you. Instead of looking at themselves. They would never do that because it's shameful that you are the cause of everything wicked having been going on. And their perpetual hate for all ethnicities, they rather blame them and let this continue on. I couldn't believe it the same day. I couldn't believe it. Another school shooting that I went to court. The same day, again. Only these people would create wars, world wars, proxy wars, go to another country 8,000 miles away just to blow an elephant in the face with a double barrel shotgun. Shoot a lion, shoot a tiger, shoot a rhinoceros, a giraffe, a puma. Animals that you know you have no interest of eating. Just to kill them and take pictures, cut off their head, put it on your wall. That's some sick stuff. But anyway, I wanted to put that because it really blew my mind. The same day that happened. And it's going to continue. There's going to be another mass shooting again on the same day when I leave again. Just bear in mind, the court appointments to go to court are random. They didn't just tell me this 6 months beforehand. No, they told me this like a week or two beforehand. And it happened on the same day. What are the odds that this happened before? I mean, they put on the disposition to extend my RPO that they predict that I'm going to be the next mass shooter. I didn't know they were into fortune telling and prophecy and predictions. Yeah, I have a prediction for you and a prophecy. Since you're into that now, your people will blow up this damn planet with your damn nuclear weapons and kill every man, woman, child, beast, fish, and fowl of the air. Everyone on earth will be dead because of your people. That's the only way to trigger the Lord to come. And then he's going to resurrect everyone and judge everyone. You are the catalyst for the death of every living thing on earth. That's your legacy. And I'm going to be the next man. Let me tell you something. In the entire inception of the United States, in its 240 years in existence, there has never been a person of color go into a school, much less a white school, and shoot it up. That's specifically cornered by the white race, white male homosexual teens. They make documentaries about it. They make memes. They even do comedy skits on Saturday Night Live about it. Over 90% of school shooters are white. Because when you think of school shooters, you don't think of a black person. You don't think of a Hispanic person or a Native American Indian doing that. You think only of a white person doing that. That's a fact. And I ask myself there, what am I doing here? Is this like some kind of projection or gaslighting or something that I'm going to be the next school shooter, their prediction? That's only specifically cornered to one race of people. And that's the white race. Don't come pointing your finger and saying, oh, you're going to be a school shooter. We predict. Because that's never happened in the entire inception of the United States. And if you want to predict something, predict your legacy of destroying and killing everyone on Earth. Picture that. Take that as a fortune telling or whatever. Because I think for some reason there's some kind of divine intervention here, because you can't have two situations happening at the same time with the same thing randomly. That doesn't even make any sense. The same day, twice, with the same situation? No. And if it happens a third time, now that's really weird, man. That's prophecy. That's divine intervention. So I gotta go again to court until they submit another RPO. I waste my time there again, and then they extend it again and again and again and again. But that's the nature of the beast. You got to deal with these animals. They lie, they cheat, they steal. But somehow you are to blame. It's your fault. It's your fault that you don't accept it. Like some sort of mental disease that you have that you can't accept torture and pain and suffering that they give you. Like their ancestors did. They made up pseudoscience terms for slaves escaping called dratomania. They literally said as a medical term that if slaves escape, they have some kind of mental disease, because why would they want to escape? Why would they not just take the torture and disrespect and beatings and work to death, hangings and all that? They have some kind of mental disease. Or butt breaking them in front of their fellow slave people. People are evil. And it's going to continue that way until they press that button very, very, very soon. Because Trump is already threatening Putin and Medvedev in Russia and said, you better stop your war with Ukraine or you're going to have to deal with the U.S. That means World War III, a nuclear exchange. The Bible says that the entire United States will be destroyed within an hour. Imagine the amount of missiles that's sent that the entire U.S. is destroyed within an hour. Nothing on Earth will survive. From the blast, from the radiation, everything will die because of you damn white people. I will be dead, my children will be dead, my friends, my family, everyone will be dead. And you have the nerve to take me to court to predict that I'm going to be the next mass shooter, right? You're going to genocide the entire planet. You can't make this stuff up. Anyway, I wanted to say that. The weird coincidences and the hypocrisy that's going on. I just wanted to inform you and update you of what's going on. God bless you and take care.